Welcome. How do I help my toddler develop their vocabulary? As toddlers grow and develop, they begin to acquire language skills that allow them to communicate with others. One important aspect of language development is developing a strong vocabulary. In this episode, we'll explore vocabulary development in more detail and discuss how parents can support their child's development in this area. Vocabulary refers to the words that a child knows and uses to communicate with others. This includes both spoken and written words and encompasses a wide range of concepts and ideas. For example, a child's vocabulary might include words related to animals, food, colors, emotions, verbs, prepositions, pronouns, and more. We learn vocabulary through a combination of methods, including exposure to words in context, repetition, and association with meaning. Here are some more detailed explanations. Exposure. We learn new words by being exposed to them in written or spoken form. This can happen through reading books, articles, or other texts, listening to conversation, or watching movies or TV shows. When we encounter a new word in context, we start to build a mental representation of what it means. Repetition. Repeated exposure to a word can help us to remember it. For example, if we see or hear a word multiple times, we are more likely to remember it than if we encounter it only once. This is why the experience of using the word, the phonetic information, and descriptive features, and other ways to describe the word can be effective for learning new vocabulary. Association. We can also learn vocabulary by associating words with their meanings. This can help through explicit instruction, where someone tells us what a word means, or through implicit association, where we learn to associate a word with a particular concept or idea through repeated exposure. For example, we might learn the word dog by associating it with the concept of a furry, four-legged animal that barks and wags its tail. We also connect this word to other words in our vocabulary, such as categorizing dog as an animal. The more connections we make with a word to other ideas or other words in our vocabulary, the more secure we become in learning the word. The number of times a child needs to be exposed to a word before they learn and retain it can vary widely depending on a variety of factors, such as the child's age, language proficiency, and prior knowledge of related concepts. However, research suggests that children typically need to encounter a new word multiple times before they can learn and remember it. One study found that in general, children need about 7 to 10 exposures of a word before it becomes set, and children with language difficulties required upwards of 15 to 20 exposures. Overall, learning vocabulary is a complex process that involves multiple cognitive and linguistic factors. Effective vocabulary learning strategies may include a combination of exposure, repetition, and association, as well as context-dependent learning and the use of memoric devices. Vocabulary is important for language development because it allows us to communicate effectively and express our thoughts and ideas. By understanding and using a wide range of words, children can express themselves in a way that others can understand. Additionally, a strong vocabulary is important for later academic success, as it is essential for reading, comprehension, and writing. There are several ways that parents can support their child's development in vocabulary. Number 1, talk to your child regularly. Talking to your child regularly is one of the best ways to support vocabulary development. Describe what you're doing, name objects in your environment, and use a wide range of vocabulary words including verbs and prepositions. This can help your child learn new words and concepts. Number 2, read books together. Reading books together is another great way to support vocabulary development. Choose books with simple language and clear illustrations, and point out different words and concepts as you read. Encourage your child to ask questions and make connections between the words and pictures. Explain new vocabulary or concepts that come up in books, and don't assume your child will automatically understand. Number 3, play word games. Playing word games is a fun way to support vocabulary development. For example, you can say "I spy" by describing an object in the room and having your child guess what it is. This can help your child learn new words and practice using them in context. Number 4, describe and use repetition. Repetition is an important part of vocabulary development. Repeat new words and concepts frequently, and encourage your child to use them in context. For example, if you introduce the word hop with your 2-year-old, use it frequently throughout the day and encourage your child to use it too. You can play games where you build on obstacle course and have to hop over or around items. Number 5, provide a rich language environment. Provide a rich language environment by exposing your child to a range of experiences and concepts. Take your child to the zoo, the park, or other places where they can learn new words and concepts. Use real-life experiences to teach new vocabulary words and concepts. So, to recap, developing a strong vocabulary is an important part of language development for toddlers aged 1 to 3. By talking to your child regularly, reading books together, playing word games, using repetition, and providing a rich language environment, parents can support their child's development in this area. By developing a strong vocabulary early on, toddlers can lay a foundation for success in reading, writing, and language acquisition in the future.